What's up, guys? My name is Josh. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Buzzsaw Spirit Halloween 2021 animatronic. So Buzzsaw is my third animatronic I've got this year. I also got Henry Hustle and then the 2021 edition of the Wacky Mole Clown. I will make a video on those two as well. But today I did want to talk about this guy because he was my most recent setup. And yeah, I've been really into Halloween animatronics and Halloween decorations and the holiday of Halloween in general for a very long time. And I noticed the community for animatronics and decorations and such has really grown over the past few years. People really love this stuff, so I figured I'd jump in on the action. But anyway, so here is the original box to Buzzsaw. It's one of the larger ones when you are talking about these animatronics, but here he is. The price, this guy was about $279.99. Now, I will have you know that I actually work for Spirit Halloween, so I get a discount on these guys, but yeah, that is the original price of Buzzsaw. So anyway, surprisingly, even though he's one of the bigger ones, like, he's a tall dude. He's a big dude, obviously, right? He's taller than me. I'm like 5'9". This guy is right at about 6 feet. But I will say, he was one of the easier ones to put together. I put together a lot of these guys from working at Spirit and putting up the display animatronics and then putting them together on my own. He's really one of the easiest ones. He doesn't require a screwdriver or anything like that, and most of his stuff snaps on pretty easily. Let me go ahead and show you the back real quick. So this guy here, he's got a pretty simple mechanism. He's similar to Whack-A-Mole. All he does is move from side to side. And then, of course, he has the moving buzzsaw over here on his right hand. But those are the main two things that move. And as you can see, he just has a simple base. And then it comes up to here where the mechanism goes. Then you put on a couple of these rings. And then the one on top that gives him his body shape, of course. Then you put the suit on and the hands. The hands, they just go on these things that just snap in there. I mean, it's a really simple build, which surprised me a lot because, again, this guy is pretty big. But, yeah, also another thing that I really appreciate about him is if you guys are familiar with some of Spirit's other animatronics, like the clowns, they have these shoes, right? The ones on the clowns are much cheaper, though. Like, they're very thin. They're made of a thin plastic, and if you accidentally stepped on it or something, like, they could easily break. But these ones are, like, very solid, which I really appreciated. So, Buzzsaw shoes are one thing that I really like. But, yeah, here's the overall design, though. He's got a hammer in his left hand and a buzzsaw in his right hand. I really like him a lot, too. The only thing I wish they did differently with him was give him a little bit more blood on his suit and stuff. There's not really anything on there, but oh well, not a huge deal. You could also add your own blood if you wanted to. But yeah, anyways, looking at his head now, he's a pretty creepy looking dude, I gotta be real. He's very realistic looking. His eyes are very creepy. He's got the cuts all over. I mean, he looks like someone that you would see in like a serial killer or slasher movie. His mouth moves up and down too, so he's got a lot of animation going on here. His eyes also light up. I'll show him to you guys in a second and I'll turn him on. But yeah, I mean, I've really grown to love this guy. I didn't love him when I first saw him in the stores, but I did decide to come up with a scene. As you can see, I got a pig head back there, one of those pig heads from Spirit, along with a couple other body part decorations and stuff. And I'm going to hang those on a tree in my front yard and have Buzzsaw in front of it. So it kind of looks like, you know, that's all the stuff that he's cut up, and I'm going to make a whole cool scene out of it. So I thought he would be perfect in my graveyard display this year, which is why I finally decided to pick him up. But yeah, since I've gotten him, he's really grown on me. He's a really good quality animatronic. But yeah, all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn him on, and then I'll show you guys how he works. Here we go.
Did you see that? I saw that.
So he has a few different phrases, actually. He actually says a lot. I think he has like 4 or 5 phrases, but here, I'll let you hear another
Don't
one.
forget to duck, or you'll be a dead duck.
I'll show you guys one more. I will say one thing that I wish he also did was move his hammer up and down, but overall, still a really great animatronic.
You ever have an itch that you just can't scratch? Here, let me help you with that.
So yeah, that's Buzzsaw. Again, I really like him. He's grown on me a lot. If you're debating picking him up, I'd say go for it because there's not a ton of these guys left. Even at my location specifically, they've said that they don't expect any more animatronics, and we had 2 Buzzsaws, so I picked up one of them because I really wanted to get at least one more before they eventually sell out. But yeah, if you're thinking about getting a Buzzsaw, I recommend going out and getting one because I really love him. Also, I will have you guys know that I'm storing this guy in my sister's room who is currently in college, so I'm using her room as kind of my animatronic storage while she's gone. If you were wondering about the kind of girly looking background, but yeah, that's Buzzsaw, and I will hopefully do a couple more of these. There you go. He's going off one more time.
You have to be faster than that.
But yeah, anyway, I will probably do a couple more of these, reviewing some of the animatronics I've got and ranking animatronics and stuff. Hope to get a lot more Halloween and Halloween decoration content out in the near future. But if you guys like this, make sure you like, share it, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.